Hello, beautiful people. So, guess what? We're finally getting back our RV. So, in the morning, we will be taking a road trip to pick it up, and you can come along and I'll fill you in.
The bad man them a call. Who them love it, them burn up on your hall. Now the bread was deliberately fall. Fly like a bird, like hands. Me ball, call, swell, soul gone to well. Why you see the bad ways? Because sister, now you have the bad man them a call. Do you love it at your bread?
Everything is the same. We were young and playing games. I fell in love the first time I saw you, and I don't ever worry 'cause I know I can call you. Hey, and now we're two on both.
You have to go on the other side, right?
Yeah.
I need you. She wants, she don't want to let you do it.
All right. So, we finally made it
Oh, that's not it.
to.
That's not it. That's not the old one. See the slide toppers?
Oh,
And it's got dual AC.
yeah. We're waiting on Matt. He said he missed his exit. I don't know where he went. So we're here at General RV in Jacksonville. That's where we originally bought our first trailer. It's a story behind this. Once we have everything set up and sit down, and I'll let you know the full story. But we're actually moving from one RV to another today.
The place with it off, you can see those numbers there, 1 and 2. 2 is going to be your motion, has a little sensor here. It's going to turn off when you shut the door. After about 2 minutes, it'll turn off. But when you go camping, you're going to have to remember to turn it back on. So for that reason, I almost never turn it off.
Now, when you turn the battery disconnect on and leave the solar on, Will the solar still charge the battery?
I do not think so.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a jack spot on the top of these if you needed to manually crank them. The same kind of light switch up here with motion.
Okay.
This tells us how to use the jacks that are located to control on the other side, over on the side there.
Okay.
Sticker's kind of in a weird spot. A lot of times they'll put it on the doors, but they're textured and they fall off.
Okay.
So it's nice that it's in here. If you needed it, you can forget what I tell you over there in a moment. It is prepped for an inverter, it says. This is a solar controller. I don't really like the word controller, but if you watch it, it kind of goes through what it's doing, tells you how many amps you have, volts, tells you that it's charging. You got your manual ups and downs. Any of these are going to be up unless you're going to retract them or bring it back down when you press them. If you hold retract on these new ones, it does retract all. So what that is putting it on the truck mode basically. You've already hooked to the truck and you want to bring them all up. So careful whenever you push that button on or off, you don't hold it for 3 seconds. You do have the option on here of retract all, which I'll show you. Auto hitch, the one you're going to use most often, is going to bring you back to where you were. I can show you almost everything from there. Tank meters only when you're camping in the freezing weather. These are nice. I'm sure you've seen it before. They go yellow then red. Same thing when these get full, they go yellow then red, or batteries yellow then red when it gets low. If it's not hot enough, it's really what keeps you from lighting it with your button. Like I said, this one I'll show you all three work, and then this one is down below. This would be sometimes
The speakers on in the bedroom?
Yeah, I said outside. They're in the bedroom on this model. Some of the newer TVs have Bluetooth output. If you get a TV for outside, I would consider that, or maybe the one in the bedroom. That way right here. She goes up, back down. We'll pull through the hole, keep it from messing up the floor. If you got big people sleeping on it, or somebody sleeping on it for like a week, it's going to leave little indentations on the floor. And then this one just folds down. It's on auto right now at 74. If I kick it down, it might turn on.
Okay, so they both look like a Helion, not folded. Okay.
And I go to fan, I can turn it to low. I know it'll kick on.
Alright, so now we're at the part where we're gonna take the new unit, pull it up next to the old unit, and empty out all the stuff. What we did ahead of time though was we came down last month, I think it was, and we packed up everything in the old unit. That way we wanted to make the switch over a little bit easier and not have too much to do today while after we signed all the paperwork. We've got the old and the new. That's the new one. That's the old one. So we're gonna park them side by side. The door for in there and the door for here, and just move all our stuff over bit by bit. Here goes Matt. It looks nice with that baby, doesn't it?
Yeah. How was my clearance?
All right, we're finished with the transfers. Excuse the wind, it rained while we were doing it. So now we're just gonna go to RV Resort in St. Augustine and just fix up the RV and put things in place and just test out everything and see how it all works. We are here at St. Augustine RV Resort.
No.
Just, where's the gate? Where does the thing set up? When you open, where does the step go?
Right there.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, you got the whole morning right here.
Yeah. Look at the size of these sites. And Matthew followed us in his car and have parking spots.
Am I there?
And then there's more than enough space on this side too. So setup time, put in our hoses, level the RV, and then we'll sit down and talk some more. It's been so long since we had it. He said he didn't remember where to put it. I'm sorry, but we're a little bit out of practice. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Usually, my job is to put the chocks down when he stops. He unhooks, then I come back around and I would set the leveler. This leveling system is so new, we're gonna have to figure out what to do. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do part of my job.
Wait, I don't think they go like that.
You don't do this job, so how you know how it goes?
No,
You have to put
Yeah, I use my brain.
and then you auto level.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cleared.
No.
All right, so I am going to take the truck and put it in the back of the RV because there's a little bit more room than there is in the front here. Uh-oh. Says the door is open. I'm telling you, the struggle to drive this truck is real. And I don't do it all the time.
You know this is a one-way road? Where you were going over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess I gotta go in the right direction before I get myself in trouble. The thing about this park is that all the roads are one way, and so you have to come all the way to the end and then drive all the way back, which is crazy. Look how long this RV side is. It's long enough for me to pull the truck up in the back here. Isn't that something? And then I'll click on the camera in the truck to show how much space I have in the back. All right, so we bought everything over. This is what it looks like. The madness of it all. It's a good thing we packed up everything in totes because that made it easier. So right now I am trying to figure out where to put everything. And that's not the fun part, but this is the before. Good morning, good morning. So we did a little bit last night and some more this morning, and so this is where we're at. Progress is being made. Progress is being made. Finding places for stuff. So I'll show you some more once I've had everything in place. All right, so after a lot of deciding and figuring out, there's a few things we may need to purge eventually, but in the meantime everything has found a place. So I'm about to show you how it all ended up looking. Look at that. What a difference a day makes. I got new rugs for the new home. Haven't taken off the plastic off of that as yet, but that's gonna come. Haven't found a home for that yet, but that might stay there along with Rainier's football, but we'll figure it out. And then we found stuff in the pantry to do. Pantry light is supposed to be motion detector and it's still on, but we'll figure that out. Going into the kitchen. Have a place for my ice maker because you know it's hot. And of course the water has to be at the door. Gonna head up the stairs. Everything has found a home for the bathroom. And everything has found a home for the bedroom. What I'm gonna end up having to do also is get a rug for in here because the other RV had carpet in the bedroom, but this one has the vinyl floors all the way through. So I want to thank y'all for hanging with us as we made this switch over. And the video after this one is gonna be a sit down where Owen and I are gonna let you guys know our whole RV journey and how we ended up with this new unit. So thanks for watching and see you guys next time.